Hello children, myself Ishwarchand Balichwal welcomes all of you. Today we starting new chapter 9th algebraic expressions and identities. Okay, so watch this video carefully up to the end, then you understand better. This is very important topic, so concentrate. Okay, what are expressions? Expressions are formed from variable and constants, operators, exponents, etc. Okay, like this. Here x is variable, 5 is a constant, numeral also constant. Okay, and here this plus sign is the operator. In this, x is the variable, this square is the exponent, this plus is the operator, this 2 is the numeral which is constant also, and this y is also variable. So in this way we can found that the expressions are formed by variable, constant, operators, exponents, all that combinedly. Okay, so this is the expression. Now the value of an expression change with the value chosen from the variables it contains. Okay, we learn this fact by using this example. Here the example, 3y minus 4. For y equal to 2, we found the value of this expression. So by putting the value of y equal to 2, we get 3 into 2 minus 4, that is 2. So this expression 3y minus 4 taking value 2 by putting y equal to 2. Now we put y equal to 0. In 3y minus 4, when we put y equal to 0, we get 3 into 0 minus 4, that is minus 4. So in this time, for y equal to 0, this expression takes the value minus 4. So these are the value of expression. But by choosing the different value of variables, the value of expression change. Now we learn number line and an expression. Okay, so watch it carefully. Now we consider x plus 3 as expression. Let us say the variable x has a position x on the number line. So we have to draw the number line. This is the number line, this side positive, this side negative, right side, and this is left side, and this is the 0, that is origin. So here we consider the x plus 3, and let us say the variable x has a position x. This is the variable x. This is the x. Okay, now our expression contain x plus 3, and this is the x, value of x. Now adding this 3, because here the positive sign, so we move right side. Moving right side in the 3 points, we get the point P. So the x plus 3 is on number line, we get the P. Okay, so value of x plus 3 is given by a point P. 3 unit to the right of x. 3 unit to the right of x. Okay, so this way we can express the expression on number line. Now we take another. This time we have expression 3x plus 4. So 3x plus 4 is the expression. So here the variable x multiplying with 3. So let the x having the position x from 0. This is the position of x. But here is the 3x. So 3 times the x. We just move 3 times equal to the x. Okay. So we reach at B. Now plus 4 in the positive direction, that is right direction, we move 4 points. Okay. And we get the C point. So what is the meaning of this 3x plus 4 on the number line? 3 times the distance of x from origin. This is the origin and this is the x. So first we move 3 times the distance of x from the origin. This is the 3 times. And then add 4 points. So we get 3x plus 4 and we reach at C. So from origin plus 4 units to the right. With 3x we have plus 4 unit also in the right direction. So this way we reach at C. So this is the way to express expression on number line. Okay. Now we learn terms, factors and coefficients. Okay. 3x plus 4 is the expression made up of 2 terms, that is 3x and 4. Terms are added to form expression. Here 3x and 4 are the terms, and by adding this we get the expression. So terms are added to form expression. Terms can be formed as the product of factors. Okay. Here 3x is the term which is the product of its factor 3 and x. 3x is the term of this expression and this is formed with the factors 3 and x product of factors 3 and x. So this way we know that the terms are formed as the product of factors. Okay. The numerical coefficient is the numerical factor. Here 3 is the numerical coefficient of x and this is the numerical factor. Now we consider the expression 3x square minus 5xy. Here 3 is the coefficient of x square and minus 5 is the coefficient of the term xy. Minus 5 is the coefficient of xy. Okay. In the term minus xy. Now we learn about the monomials, binomials and polynomials. Expression that contains only one term is called monomials. If there is only one term in any expression, then we say it is monomials. Which contains 2 terms is called a binomial. Okay. An expression contains 3 terms is a trinomial. Okay. So how much is the term expression contain depend on the name of that. An expression containing one or more term with non-zero coefficient is called a polynomial. In general, an expression containing one or more term with non-zero coefficient is called a polynomial. Here, monomial 4x cube. Here is the only single term. 3x square y also having single term. So these are the monomials. Now binomial x square minus 4y square having 2 terms, so binomial. 3xy minus y square having 2 terms, so binomial. Trinomial x square minus xy square plus y square containing 3 terms, 1, 2, 3. So it is trinomial. Okay. So this way, polynomial 2x plus 3y plus 5z etc. Okay. A polynomial can be monomial, binomial, trinomial. Okay, so this way we can learn how we recognize an expression. Okay, now we learn like and unlike terms. Here are some expressions, some terms: 7x, 14x, minus 13x, 5x square, 7y, 7xy, minus 9x square, minus 5yx. These are some terms, and here we understand what are the like and unlike terms. So 7x, 14x and minus 13x, all these terms contain x as variable. Okay, so these all are like terms because the variable part is same. So by looking toward variable, we can decide the like and unlike terms. So here 7x, 14x, minus 13x are like terms. Although their numerical value are different, their sign is different, but their variable part is same, so they are like terms. Here 5x square and minus 9x square. This is 5x square and this is minus 9x square, both having the variable part x square. Okay, so these are like terms also. Now 7xy and minus 5yx, yx and xy are the same. Okay, so these are also like terms. So this way we can decide the like and unlike terms. Okay, now we learn addition and subtraction of algebraic expressions. Okay, here is the expression 7x square minus 4x plus 5 and 9x minus 10. These are the two expressions. We have to add them. So first we write this expression 7x square minus 4x plus 5. Then we write 9x minus 10 in such a way that the like terms are comes to one another, behind one another. Here this expression not contain x square terms, so we leave blank here, and this is 9x and this is minus 4x. These are the like terms, so we put 9x behind the 4x, and these are the numerals, so put them together. Now we are adding, so put the positive sign here to show that this is the addition. Now take according to sign. 7x square alone positive, so put 7x square is here. Here this is negative, this is positive, so they are subtracting and sign comes from the bigger one. Here is the positive, so we put positive here, plus sign, and subtracting them we get 5x. Here is also the signs are different, so we subtract them and the bigger number is minus 10 having negative sign, so we put negative here, and by subtracting 5 from 10 we get 5. So this is our result by adding this. Okay, now we take some example. Example first, add 7xy plus 5yz minus 3zx, and the second expression 4yz plus 9zx minus 4y, and the third expression is minus 3xz plus 5x minus 2xy. Now first we placing them. First expression we write down like that. Now we start to write second expression. By keeping this fact in the mind, we put like terms together below one another. Okay, here this term not contain the variable xy, so we leave blank here. Now 4yz, this is 5yz, so these are the like terms, so we put here. 9zx, and here is the zx, so we put 9zx below this. Now minus 4y, here there is no y terms, so we put minus 4y separately. Now start minus 3xz, this contain xz, this is zx, one and the same thing, so we put this minus 3xz below this. 5x, here there is no x term, so we put this 5x separately. Now minus 2xy. Here is the xy, so we put minus 2xy below this. So this way we can place these expressions to one another, and here we want to add, so put the plus sign. Now add them according to sign. 7xy minus 2xy. The term xy is similar, but the sign is different, so they are subtracting. And the sign comes from the bigger one. So plus sign is there. 7 minus 2, 5. So 5xy. Here 5 and 4 both are the positives, so we add them 9yz. Here minus 3 and minus 3, these are 6 and this is plus 9. So subtract them. 9 minus 6, we get 3, and this is the bigger one, so sign is positive. Now minus 4y is alone, so we put minus 4y. 5x is also alone, so we put plus 5x. So this is the result of addition of these three expressions. So this way we can add different expressions. Now we learn subtraction. Subtract 5x square minus 4y square plus 6y minus 3 from 7x square minus 4xy plus 8y square plus 5x minus 3y. Here, this expression subtracting from this, so first we write down this. 7x square minus 4xy plus 8y square plus 5x minus 3y. Now, place this expression below this according to like terms. Here 5x square, so place them below this because it also contains x square. Okay, and this 5x square positive, so we place here. Now minus 4y square, here the y square term is here, so we place minus 4y square with sign here below this like term. Plus 6y, here this is the y terms, so we place plus 6y here. Now minus 3. There is no numeral terms, so we put minus 3 separately. Okay, now we are subtracting, so change the sign. Whatever be the sign of the term, we just change them. Here 5x square positive is, so we change it with negative. This is negative, so positive. This is positive, so negative. This is negative, so positive. Now these are the new signs. Now adding according to sign. 7x square minus 5x square, different signs, so subtracting them. And this is bigger one, so we put plus sign. 7 minus 5, 2, so 2x square. This is alone, so minus 4xy. 8y square plus 4y square, same sign, so we adding. 8 plus 4, 12. 5x alone, so put 5x here. Minus 3y and minus 6y, same sign, so they are adding. Minus 9y, and this is the plus 3, so we write the plus 3. So this is our result of subtraction of these two expressions. So this way we can subtract expressions. Okay, on the basis of this, solve the exercise. Okay, so solve exercise 9.1. This is your homework for today. Have a nice day. Thanks.